Today I am going to discuss about the long question answer short notes of the chapter 9 of standard 7 SS, and today is the fourth lecture of the chapter standard 7 SS chapter 9 lecture 4. Okay, question just like a short note, long question or short note. Write the functions of the governor. Write the functions of the governor. Which kind of work the governor does? Which kind of works governor does? Okay, answer. Here many works are there. Okay, the governor they do na, the governor they do, that's why. Okay, he does. Okay, so following are the chief functions of the governor, major functions of the governor I have written here. Number 1, when elections are held and elections got over and results are declared. When elections are held, got over and result is declared, after that invite the leader of the majority party, invite the leader of the majority party to form the government. Okay, the first work is invite the majority party, the party who is in majority. So that party is called to form the government. Got it? Number 1, invite the leader of the majority party to form the government. Got it? Second work is when they call the governor appoints the chief minister also. Second word, he appoints the chief minister. The governor appoints the chief minister. Number 3, he asked the chief minister and his cabinet. He asked chief minister and his cabinet to take oath. Oath means pratigna. Okay, to take oath to be responsible and loyal, to be responsible and loyal, and maintain secrecy towards constitution. You have seen in the movies also, na, when the functions are held, the minister they take oath. They say na, in the name of God I take, they are saying na, in the name of God or whatever they are saying. Okay, they take oath about the secrecy means privacy. Okay, so he asked the chief minister and his cabinet to take oath to be responsible and loyal and maintain secrecy towards constitution. Got it? His next work is call and adjourn meetings. Call and adjourn meetings means which kind of meetings? About meetings about the legislative assembly. Okay, about the legislative assembly. When it is needed, they can call. Okay, normally in a year 3 times. In a year 3 times the assembly they meet. But if it is needed, the governor can ask, he can call all the members again. Okay, suppose any problem occurs that time, so he can call and adjourn meetings of the legislative assembly. Next word, pass bills in the legislative assembly. Okay, when any bill is there, he can say, okay, and try to pass. Okay, so pass bills in the legislative assembly. Okay, next, pass financial bills. My dear student, financial bills means budget. Okay, suppose in your house, suppose mummy and papa they work, so they are getting money. So suppose mummy gets 30,000 and papa gets 50,000. So your income is 80,000. So in a month you are getting 80,000, and how will you spend this 80,000? Where you will spend? So incoming and outgoing both. Okay, income and exporting means sending. Okay, purchasing, so both should be equal. My dear student, when income should not be less than expense, okay, it should be more. Suppose if you are earning 80,000, your expense should be 75,000 or less than that. It should not go more than 80,000. It means problem. Okay. So that is called, that is, we are making in our family, we are making some plan that how much money will get and where will spend. Okay, and the spending money should not be more than earning money. Okay, so past financial bill, my dear student, here I would like to say our educational year, normally earlier it was starting from June to May. Okay, the normal academic year starts from January to December, but our financial year starts from April, 1st April till 31st March. So April is the first month and March is the last month. That is called financial year. Remember, okay, educational year earlier it was June to May. And normally we have January to December. We are considering 12 months. Education year means June to May, but now it is also changed. Now, and financial year means from 1st April till 31st March. Okay, so past financial bills. Okay, so within this year from April to March. Okay, in your if your father or mother, whoever is working, they are getting some statements na, and normally they mention the date from 1st April till 31st March. Okay, next one, sign bills passed by the legislative assembly. Sign the bill passed by the legislative assembly so that it can become a law. Okay, and we know without his or her sign, a bill cannot become a law. Okay, so sign bills passed by the legislative assembly so that bill becomes law. Okay, and most important thing, elect the judges of the court which comes under the high court. Elects the judges of the court which comes under high court. High court is the supreme court of the state, highest level. High court is the main court in the state. Got it? દરેક રાજ્યમાં સૌથી મોટી કોર્ટ કઈ? તો હાઈ કોર્ટ. અને હાઈ કોર્ટની ઉપર એક કોર્ટ આવે છે સુપ્રીમ કોર્ટ, that you are going to learn next year. Okay, in second sem you will learn about high court. This year in second sem, I think chapter 3 is there. Okay, that time you will learn about supreme court and high court, everything. Okay, got it? So elect judges of the courts under the high court, because high court is the main court, સૌથી ઊંચી apex in the state, and the high court of Gujarat is situated in Ahmedabad. Okay, next one, pass ordinance in case of emergency. Okay, suppose any problem occurs, okay, they can pass ordinance in case of emergency, and main work is he is appointed by the president. So whatever happens in the state, he has to report the central government and the president. Okay, last one, inform about the working of the state. Inform about the working of the state to the central government. Got it? My next question is, write the functions of the chief minister. In previous question we discussed about the chief functions of the governor, and here we are going to discuss about the chief functions of the chief minister. Okay, don't mix up. In previous question it was about the chief functions of the governor. Here it is about the chief minister. Okay, answer. Following are the chief functions of the chief ministers. Chief minister means Mukhyamantri. Chief minister means Mukhyamantri, while governor means Rajyapal. Okay, so number 1, appoint council of ministers. When elections are held, chief minister is appointed. After that, he frames cabinet ministers, different ministers, and giving different ministries. Okay, so appoints council of ministers. Okay, now you know Mr. Nitin Bhai Patel. He is the Home Minister of Gujarat, Gृह Mantri of Gujarat. Okay, allowed Mr. Bhupendra Singh Chudasama. He is the education minister of Gujarat, Mr. Bhupendra Bhai Chudasama. So appoint council of minister. Second, allot different ministries to the different ministers for the administration of the state. Just I said na, Griha Mantri, that Griha Mantri, that ministry is given to Mr. Nitin Bhai Patel. Then educational department, that is given to Mr. Bhupendra Singh Chudasama. So like that, different fields are given to different persons. That's why it is written allot. Allot means giving different ministries to different ministers. अलग अलग जगह अलग minister for the administration of the state, because one person cannot do everything. Okay, so that's why they are allotting different work to different people. Third thing, observe and guide ministers. Okay, they guide ministers. Next, call meetings at regular intervals when it is needed. They call all the ministers. They guide also. Okay, that certain things can be done for the welfare of the people in a state. Okay, so observe and guide ministers. Next one, call meetings at regular intervals. Okay, next one, inform the governor. They have to inform the governor whatever happens in the state. He has to, it is his duty to inform the governor as well as to the central government. Inform the governor about all the decisions taken by the cabinet. Okay, so it is chief minister's duty to inform the governor about all the decisions taken by the cabinet. Next one, reform cabinet if need be. Suppose for the first time, if chief minister appoints only 15 ministers to look after all the state, but if he thinks that 15 members are not enough, so he can expand the cabinet. He can take another 5 or 10 or maybe 20 ministers. Okay, so he can expand, reform cabinet if need be, or maybe if he doesn't want, he can just shorten. Okay, so compress also. Both the things can be done. That's why it is written reform cabinet if need be. If he fails, then he can remove some minister and he can compress the things. Otherwise, if he need that more ministers are needed, he can expand also. That's why reforms cabinet if need be. Got it? Now next question, very important question. That's why I have written here. Which house is working in Gujarat? We know there are two houses. Okay, Legislative Assembly and Legislative Council. Okay, Vidhan Parishad and Vidhan Sabha. Legislative Council means Vidhan Parishad. That is not in Gujarat, but we have Legislative Assembly. We have Legislative Assembly in Gujarat. Okay, so Legislative Assembly or Vidhan Sabha, another name is called Vidhan Sabha, is working in Gujarat, and we have 182 members in the Vidhan Sabha. How many members are there? 182. 182 members are there. 182 members are there in the Vidhan Sabha. Next time we will learn more. Thank you.